Okay, next we're moving on to the integrated circuits or the ICs. What I did was I went into my spreadsheet and I skipped over the test points for now because we'll likely make that footprint from scratch. But here I copy the manufacturer part number, put it into Octopart, see if CAD models are available, and I added it to the manufacturer part search to see if they were directly available. Unfortunately, it's not, so we'll have to save this component data to the workspace at least. And then you have this kind of driver-like device. So this device is really a high-speed signal conditioner. Okay. I'll just put it under integrated circuits if we don't have an exact category for it. You want the height, the seated height that is, the package shape might come in handy. Whether it's service mount, you can include that as well. So let's go ahead, click OK. And this adds the data, the information about the component, not the 3D model, the footprint. So we're going to get that from Octopart by clicking on the links appropriate for it. Here I can scroll down, go into my preferred source, which is, well, if I get it from Ultra Librarian, then I'll have to run a script and I don't want to do all that. So let's preview and see if a component search engine has it. Yeah, we'll go with download for component search engine. I'm a member, so I'll get the free download. And this is the libTUSB. So if I go to extract all, then go to TUSB, Altium is at the bottom here, and we have an EPW file. Going through this process is a little bit tricky, so I might resort to going to the Ultra Librarian route. Okay, so we have the component and hit download now. We want the 3D CAD model, Altium Designer. Log in to download. Make sure they're both checked, those options. And you can choose functional. I like going with functional. And you can choose English or metric for your footprint dimension units. Then I can right click extract all TUSB or UL_TUSB. Then I have the Altium where I can pull in the script, use the script to pull that in. Okay, what I'll do is right click and save this for now. While that is waiting in limbo, let's go ahead and execute the script. Let's go to File, Run Script to generate the library for this device. Okay, I'll hit OK. Now go to File, and you want to go, definitely want to go into your folder intentionally here for your text file. You'll get a prompt saying, it has some issues and so on and so forth, but that's okay. Next thing you want to do is check this PCB library. Click on the PCB library tab, click on the footprint name, and then see if it pulls up. It does. So then we can go to View 3D Layout Mode. It doesn't have the 3D body place, so we need to place the 3D body. Now see, this is not the right folder. We need to go into the correct folder, step model folder, and then I can place my part somewhere around here. If I look at the bottom view, looks like it's exactly fitting on there, huh? Pin number 1, okay. If I hit 2 on the keyboard and look for, yep, that is indeed pin number 1. I mean, it is spot on there. All right, so let's go ahead, right click and save this footprint in the PCB library. Then you have the schematic symbol. Schematic symbol is showing us that, yep, if I were to zoom in my middle mouse button and use my right mouse button to move that around, and it looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and note this TUSB 2111 or 211. Right click, import the library for the PCB footprint, import the schematic symbol. Then I would go back to my workspace where I'm modifying the component in the cloud that I'm about to commit to the cloud. And go here, go to existing. I'll add an existing schematic symbol. So I'll click on the symbols section. Make sure the gear is set to load all pages and I can sort by name. It's already sorted for me. So now I just scroll down to the TUSB. Click OK. Next, we'll add the footprint. So I click on the drop down, click existing. Okay, we'll click on the footprints. All right, there we go. Now TUSB, we'll find it again. Okay, so I made a mistake here. It's actually RWB0012A. All right, I have to look for the footprint name, not just the library. So we go back to existing, then look for the PCB footprint name, RWB. There we go. Click OK. That gets added to the design here. And I'm going to try to edit this. I'll edit the shared model. So any changes you make here is going to be updated in a shared model. It's going to hit delete there and then place some text. Hit the tab key. This would go on the top overlay. And the text will be here. Sometimes you gotta change it to the dot designator yourself. And text height, I would sooner put that to 30 mils. There you go. And place that. Now, what I'm editing is in my workspace, not the local library. So I save that and then that gets updated. Okay, now that that's been added, time to go back to the spreadsheet. Okay, we're going to replace this name with a name that is more suitable for naming. So we go to DigiKey, and I'll just copy this name, IC Interface Specialized. And that's that. So U1 has been added, but we're not quite done yet. I need to commit this name to this part. Right click, close, save changes, and then watch that get committed. New USB IC interface, something like that. Great. I can close the PCB footprint, the local schematic library file, and it's been added to my project, my workspace.